Hello, and welcome to my studio. My name is Doug, and I'm an artist who specializes in the Alla Prima painting technique in oil paint. For those who aren't familiar with the term Alla Prima, it's also known as wet into wet or direct painting. At its core, it just means you're not doing any real prep work before you jump into the paint. So some common ways of starting are grid sizing your subject, use pencil, charcoal, various things. With this technique, you're just grabbing a brush, stick it in paint, and going for it. Some of the immediate results of that are that it really pushes your drawing eye, your observational acuity, and it helps with your paint application. So it really evolves your brushwork and makes the paint a very big part of that process. Now, the subject of our time lapse is a little mining shack just outside Drumheller, Alberta. The rumor is that this is actually a leftover set piece from Clint Eastwood's movie Unforgiven. That's one of my favorite Western movies of all time, so I don't know if that's a true rumor or not, but I love the notion of it, so we're going to go with it. A couple of technical notes to pay attention to as you watch the time lapse that I hope will be helpful or informative for you. I don't tone my canvases in a traditional way. I'm entirely self-taught, and I didn't know about toning when I first started out. So I've just stuck with the white canvas. I've got used to it and I like it. But as you watch the block-in evolve, and I get to the point where all the images are actually basically blocked in, you'll notice the canvas actually is toned. It's just an initial paint layer, just like toning is, and it's basically killed all the white canvas. So instead of doing a one-color toning process, I'm using specific shapes to create the image of the overall painting in its structural components while I'm toning the canvas. So it kind of pushes me to the end of the painting even quicker. And as a from-life painter, I paint from photos a lot too, but I'm an avid plein air painter and a from-life enthusiast. So that helps me to deal with the time constraints of those situations. So maybe that's of interest to you if you want to try something like that as well. Another one of the things to notice, and you'll see it happening in real time, is just how user-friendly oil paint is. There's a little barbed wire fence next to the mining shack, and I made it larger in the painting initially than it was in the reference. And my thought was that I could improve or increase the sense of three-dimension in the painting by bringing the fence a little bit closer. I didn't think it was really working, and I actually didn't like it. So I just painted it out. So it's not so much that I made a decision and didn't like it and changed it that I want you to notice. It's how I got rid of it. I just used the surrounding elements, the grass, bushes, different things, and pushed them around and remodeled them to push the fence where I wanted it to be. I could have easily scraped the paint down or done something else, but I just chose to do it that way. So if you have any intimidation in approaching oil paint, or you're nervous to try Alla Prima or anything like that, hopefully seeing how easy this paint is to work with will totally make those fears just melt away for you and make you feel like you could just do anything, because with this paint you really can, and it's quite easy. There's all the other technical things we have to learn, but the paint itself wants to work with you. It's very, very friendly. So hopefully that's of use to you. And on that note, if you have any questions or comments, just shoot them in the comment section below. And if you like the video, please consider subscribing and hitting the like and bell buttons, and you'll be notified when I release new videos. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, let's get painting.